Hello, my name is John Genitazio. I want to shoot this video real quick with some tips and tricks to help you guys with your online presence and bring in some more consistent traffic throughout the year. So without further ado, I'll get right into it. So I did a search for you guys on Google, and it's a little bit confusing, but I think I figured it out. I assume this is you guys right here because I clicked on your Facebook page, and then you have this Google website, which is in Spanish, which is gotta be confusing to a lot of people. So I'll explain how what your competitors are doing, how you can beat them. The competition online for you guys is actually not very high, so there's a lot of opportunity out there for you. So here's one of the guys over there. They're currently the #1 on Google right now, and there's 3 ways to get up there, and that's through content, citations, and backlinks. So content is anything on a website, word related, pictures, and what they're saved as. Google likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on a home page. And the reason for this is so that you can fit in buyer intent keywords such as Knoxville window tinting, Knoxville, Tennessee window tinting, like this would be a keyword. Those get certain amounts of searches per month. And if you have it on your website backed by content, Google is going to put you higher up on the rankings, which is where most people click. So Google is always trying to provide the user searching on Google with the most value. So if you have a lot of content talking about your services and what you do and how you do it, you're going to show up higher up on Google. If you ever notice, anytime you search something in Google, Wikipedia always shows up. The reason for this is because they have thousands and thousands of words of content on their page, and they're providing the searcher with the most value. That's why Google always puts them at the top. The second one was backlinks. Backlinks is a mention of your website inside of another website or blog post. It's just a mention of your website throughout the web. And the more backlinks you have, the higher up on Google you're going to go to. So all those blue highlighted words on Wikipedia are backlinks. Pointing from one website to Wikipedia back and forth. They're all sharing power, and it's telling Google, hey, this is a trusted website. So between Wikipedia's content and their backlinks, that's why they always show up first. And it's the same thing with window tinting. You can do the exact same thing by just adding content and backlinks, and that's going to get you at the top. And the third one was citations. So citations is a mention of your name, address, and phone number throughout the web. So if I search window tinting, Knoxville, Tennessee, this map pack is where 80% of people click, and then down here, these first 3 right here. So currently these 2 guys, this guy and this guy, are the #1s on the Google searches right here, down here, and one of them's up here. So Turkey Creek Tinting, he's right here, and he's right here. So they're getting the most business because most people come here. I mean, there's no reason why you wouldn't. They have the most reviews. I mean, these guys have a few more. These 2 have been in business the longest, and they have the most reviews, and they have a decent looking website. There's no reason you wouldn't go with them unless they had an outrageous price. So the way to get on the map pack is by putting your name, address, and phone number throughout directories like Yelp, Angie's List, House, Thumbtrack. There's thousands of them out there. But you want to go in and find all the ones that your competitors are in, and then you want to get your business inside of those, and then you want to do more. So if they have 50, you do 60. Just blow them out of the water. I always double what they have. And then you want to be active on your Google business page. So getting reviews, answering reviews, saying thank you, so on. These questions and answers, ask questions yourself, and you can answer them yourself so that people can get questions answered without you even having to ask. And then you can post pictures. So inside of Google Map Pack, there's an option to post. If you're posting every week or so, you're going to get there higher up on Google faster. So those are the tips to get your map pack, and then the content inside. The content and the backlinks is to get your website up, and then the citations is to get this map pack up. And they both work together. So if your website is ranked, you're going to rank your map pack. While if your map pack rank doesn't necessarily mean you're going to rank that, because you can do a map pack without a website. It's a lot harder, but you can. But yeah, you guys have a Google site and it's in Spanish, and I'm not sure the Spanish population down where you're at, but I mean, most people speak English, so they're not really going to know what you're saying. And yeah, these Google websites, they're good when you're just first starting out to like list your services, but they don't rank the same way as a normal website does. So I have this tool called Ahrefs. It kind of tells you what's going on in the background of a website. And these guys currently, they're bringing in 370 people a month right here on their website. And that's a lot of traffic. And this could be up to 10 times that amount. This tool is not 100% accurate. And look at these keywords. Window tinted Knoxville, Tennessee. 700 searches a month. They're ranked #1 for it. Um, window tinted Knoxville, 200 searches a month. 100 searches a month. So there's a lot of keywords out there with a lot of searches. And like I said, there's no reason like if you're to come here and search this, 700 people search this a month. They're gonna come to these guys. They might, and they're gonna come to these guys. They're not gonna come down here and scroll over here or go search on Facebook because people do search on Facebook occasionally, but they're usually looking for a really cheap guy, in my opinion. In my experience, not opinion, it's actually a fact. And also, I've noticed that this address right here, I'm not sure if that's your old address, um, but it's different than your address right here, which is another thing that's confusing Google. You want to have your same name, address, and phone number throughout the directories. That's going to help you. If they're all different, it's going to not work at all because Google doesn't know what business you are. Because I actually found you when I was looking for another person because you had the exact same name as them. So that's why it's really important to have all your services, all your name, address, and phone number the same throughout everywhere. And yeah, these guys are bringing 227. These guys are bringing 300. These guys are bringing, I think, 400. And this is you, 0. So there's a lot of things, there's a lot of competition that you could beat because the competition is not that high. They don't have that many backlinks, like 40 backlinks. That's nothing. So yeah, you can take these tips and tricks and do them yourself if you like, or you can reach out to me and I can help you out. But just let me know what you think of this video. God bless.